It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got a couple teams searching for their first Super Bowl. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Monday night.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Jones breaking from the contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his fourth season now out of LSU. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On two.
Now Burrow on first down. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Here's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Burrow being chased out left. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars nothing. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Jaguars ready to go on offense for the first time, and they're led by the former #1 pick in the draft in his third season now, Charles, Trevor Lawrence.
Last year we got the Trevor Lawrences. So many tapped to be the savior of the Jaguars. He broke 4,000 yards for the first time.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the second time here in this game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 33 yards that time. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Third down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And to throw again is Lawrence. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 64 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as a nice run there gets them down to the 6-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
21. Jaguars nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6. Lawrence. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Cam Taylor-Britt on the coverage.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation.
Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to them, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
Now Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
6 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Taken across midfield before going out of bounds. Now, Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag.
Play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On second down, Lawrence. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tank Bigsby. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first down, Lawrence. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From midfield now, Lawrence. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut up. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown This thing is ugly. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Buying time to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
At the 31-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. And Jones has it over the middle. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do that? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And they'll run the option to start the drive. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
Escaping the pressure right. for the winning team here, Charles. That's about as big and clean